Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. It is currently about 2:15 in the morning on October 30th when I'm filming this, and yes, I have a mask on my face. I have a mixture of two masks on right now. I'll explain that in a minute, but I am going to be doing my Shop My Stash recap, and then I will get into why I'm filming this after 2 o'clock in the morning. So if you're interested in seeing my recap for the month, things that I use, what I use them for, that kind of thing, then keep on watching. Right now, I have a mix of the Kalos Triple Threat Detox Mask. It has raspberry seed, rose hips, and cayenne pepper in it. It's this like really interesting like white mixture that has like little granules in it, and the tub doesn't go all the way down, but I've had it for a while, so I figured I needed to use it up. And then I'm using the Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. I used this like 2 days ago, but I have like a lot of dryness around my mouth where I've had breakouts and stuff come up and heal lately. And both of them are older masks, and the Ren starting to smell a little funny, so I figured I better get it used. The reason I'm filming at after 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's see, I got woke up at 2:30 yesterday morning, and then I was awake until like 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I took a shower, laid down. I was able to film one video uninterrupted, kind of, yesterday morning, which was the first video that I had filmed in over a week. And then I recorded the second one outside up on the roof so that I had some quiet and privacy. I ended up getting battered again yesterday. I am missing skin off my thumb. I got swung at again and then clawed. So needless to say, my house isn't a very safe place right now for me. And so there's that. And then I slept until like 4:45 is when my alarm went off. I was awake a few minutes before that because I had a video premiere at 5 o'clock yesterday. And then I've been awake since then. So I figured while they're sleeping, Gina has to work tomorrow, I need to get videos filmed because I'm out of content. Everything extra that I had filmed, all the Halloween looks that I did, all the extra like videos that I had ready or that were filmed and just needed to be edited are now all gone. And because I haven't been able to film every day like I usually do due to the violence in my house, due to me having a swollen lip for several days, a split lip for several days, my lip is still swollen here. If you look, it's still swollen. It still hurts. And of course now my camera battery wants to flash at me. So needless to say, it's not a very good place right now for me, and I do not feel safe in my own home. So I am filming at the wee hours of whatever. My camera, she had a hissy fit the other day, Gina's mom, and slammed my Canon camera on the floor, and it is broken. The viewfinder does not work. I do not know if I'm in frame or not. I can't tell. So I did contact Canon to send it in to be repaired because there's no local like place for me to have it repaired, and I don't know anything about camera shops or any of that kind of stuff. So it's been a lot. They've been here a month now, and the past couple weeks it's just been progressively getting worse. So anyways, I figured I would do a mask, go over my Shop My Stash products for the month of October, and this should go up sometime like the first week of November, depending on how soon I get it edited. So that's what's going on right now, housekeeping aside. I think I better stop recording this and then change the battery, and then I will be right back to actually record the recap. Okay, I popped a freshly charged battery in. So I guess I'm going to start off with the two. I'm going to go ahead and declutter, and there's a couple reasons for it. This is the Julep eyeshadow. It's their orbital eyeshadow in the shade Terra, and this is why I'm getting rid of it. Again, I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't even know if I'm in frame, but I'm going to be decluttering this. It'll end up in the trash after I do a declutter. The other thing I'm going to get rid of is Cargo. This is the eyeshadow duo in Sand and Fairy, and last time I opened this, I got a mess everywhere. One, I hate the tin. I do not have fingernails, so I have a hard time getting it open. I don't even know if you can see this or not, but like the one shade that's like a dark brown, it's like a cool undertone brown, it like crumpled, and it arrived broken anyway, so they're both going bye-bye. I used these yesterday when I did a makeup look. These have been sitting in like the stuff on my counter for a while. I've got a couple of things that I had pulled a while back for like a shop my stash, but they just sat on the counter because I don't really wear foundation. So I've got a few items. I used this on one side of my face and used the First Aid Beauty Hyaluronic Primer, the hydrating primer, on the other side, and my dry skin is so bad that neither of these helped. They're both okay, but I'm going to be putting them back into my collection, as well as the It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. It's like way too dark, but I use it for like other things like contouring. And then the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in Fair Sand. After I got color matched at Ulta, found out that not only is my tube a whole different color than their tube, but it's darker. It's so dark on me, and I never really noticed how dark it was before, and I went back and looked at pictures of me wearing it, and you can definitely tell it's too dark. So I need to mix it with something. Staying in the line of like foundation, I do like concealers and stuff next. I did pick up the Makeup Revolution, what's this, the Fast Base Stick Foundation in F1, and I noticed that it has these like weird markings on it. Like, I don't know if this is from like rolling on the tray, but there's like these weird marks everywhere on this, and I thought that was like odd. I've only used this, I did like a couple of swatches of it in one video, and I've used this twice. So that's how much I've used since I bought it like 2 weeks ago. Very little bit of this goes a long way, and I find blending it out with my hands at first gets the product to warm up to my skin, and then it spreads a lot easier. And then, you know, I massage it into my skin, and then I go back over it with an actual beauty blender that a customer bought me or sent me, or whatever you want to call it. The NYX Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer, this thing is a joke. This is in yellow. It barely does anything. Then we have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Correct in Banana Deep. It's a little too dark. I've tried mixing it with other things. It does help cancel out the purple underneath my eyes, and I do like how it works. And it doesn't really like settle or pick up with my fine lines and stuff. I just have to like tap it out a couple of times, and it's fine. I also have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I do not like this formula as much as I do as their Conceal and Define. But when I bought this on Ulta, I thought I bought C2. I bought C02, and come to find out in the Conceal and Hydrate, their C2 is a pink undertone, whereas C2 in the Conceal and Define is actually a yellow undertone. So that's what I looked at, fair with yellow undertones. That's what this is. But needless to say, this is a little bit too light, so I've been mixing it with the Banana Deep shade to try and make it a little bit more appropriate for my skin color. And then this is the ColourPop Concealer in White, or 00, I think is what they call it. Yeah, Fair 00. And it arrived to me like this, where it's messed up at the top, and it always like separates and stuff. And I've only had this, what, 2 months? And it's done that every day since I got it. So I don't know if that's like normal. According to ColourPop, it is. So that's that. Moving on, and I have my Coty Airspun out. It actually seems to have the least amount of flashback compared to all of the other powders that I have, and so that's why that was out. All right, highlighters. I have the Hypothermia one from Jeffree Star. I really love that highlighter. I'm glad that I had a subscriber send that to me. The Luna by Luna in Electra, I actually used that yesterday. I enjoy Luna by Luna products. And then this Jolie Cosmetics one that does this, it's also got like marks and stuff on it. I don't know if it was when I transported it to Orlando in my makeup kit case or what, but this is actually a really pretty like rose gold, kind of like champagne-y color, and it's interesting. It looks like a lipstick, but it's not. I've used it over foundation, over powder, under powder, and it seems to blend out just fine. I don't have problems with texture on my skin, so other than like dry areas where I have breakouts healing, that's the only thing that I like worry about with it. So it is what it is. Now for blushes, I have the Tarte, this is the Dazzled blush. This is one of the new ones that I picked up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It is beautiful. And then I got this Betty Boop one in my Ipsy bag. I don't know if this was in the Ipsy Plus or if this was in the just the regular Ipsy bag. I think it was the Plus one. I don't know. It's nice. It's very buildable. You have to build it or it doesn't show up at all. So there's those. I'm still using like this Essence Matte Bronzer. It smells like tanning lotion. This is in 01 Natural, and it seems to work pretty well on my skin. It seems to match me pretty well, and it does smell really nice, but it's like super, super soft. Like when you put it on your skin, it's soft. When you touch it in the pan, it's soft. There's not a whole lot of kick up with it, which is nice. So I like that. And then we'll do eyeshadows and then get into everything else on the tray. I did not pull a palette this month. I did use like a bazillion palettes to do the 3 different Halloween looks that I did. I ended up using like 5 to 12 eyeshadow palettes per video, so it was a lot. I have the LA Colors one here in Lily, white, a black, a gray, and a white. It's considered Lily. I don't know, because when I think of Lily, I think of like purple and lavender and shades like that. But I don't even think I used this at all. At one point, I had it on the counter to depot it. I did a depotting video, and then I ended up not doing like my eyeshadows, my single eyeshadows and stuff. So I still have those to depot. So once I get those done, I don't know. I'll decide whether or not to keep those. I have Urban Decay and Foxy, one of mine, and Torch. I have the Estate Cosmetics eyeshadow in Shimoni, and it's got glitter all over. There's glitter all over my damn tray. And then I got this Lenny. It's a really interesting shade. It's in the shade Byron Bay. And it is like this most beautiful like rose color in here. But then you like put it on your skin. And I have to wash my hands anyways to get my mask off. So hopefully you can see this. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my hand wet on the other side and do that again. Let's see if I can. I had used this with a dry brush at first, and then I got the brush wet, and I was like, holy crap, it's like night and day. You've got a nice beautiful like pink to a gold shift on this side, and then wet, it's like, holy crap, gold. I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can see this or not. Hopefully you can. When I cover my face, maybe the autofocus will pick up on my hand. But I think it's an absolutely stunning shade, like gorgeous. So I'm really happy I got that. And now that I know there's a color difference if you use it dry versus wet. So this is actually, I'm interested in like looking at some of their other loose eyeshadows and seeing what they've got, because holy crap, you can use this all over and then get your brush wet and then use it on like your lid and get a whole completely different eyeshadow color. Mind blown. And then I have my Super Shock from ColourPop and Frog. I've used this as like eyeshadow, I've used it as highlight, I use it as both. I think it's a beautiful, nice neutral shade. Now into all of the everything on my tray. I guess we'll do lips. That might be easier. I can see all those on top. I didn't realize I had pulled so many options. So I have it's a gray one in the shade London. This is from my line of cosmetics. It's older, but it still smells like candy, so I know it's not bad. I have a CoverGirl one in their Demi Matte formula in the shade Feelings. It's this like warm toned purple. I use this for one of my Halloween looks. I mixed like a bunch of different lipsticks for like Halloween looks. Then we of course have my Makeup Revolution orange one. This is in the shade Vice. That was in that free kit that I got. My Bite Beauty in Thistle. This one here is starting to smell kind of like a crayon, and it's not even a year old, so I'm a little concerned about that. Then we have one of my liquid lipsticks, and this is an Emerald City. It's like a liquid lipstick gloss type formula with mint. We have the L'Oreal Color Riche in Enamel Red. This is a beautifully stunning red shade, and I did mix it with that green for the makeup look that will go up tomorrow when I'm recording this. So it is a beautiful red. It's a very nice true red. It doesn't pull too pink, and it doesn't pull orange. That's an eyeshadow. Well, I'll just leave that in my lap. Luna by Luna lip gloss and Venus. Love this stuff. Watch what happens when I use this. It has so much pigment behind it. See the lip without it and the lip with it? And I didn't dip back in at all. It's got some really good coverage to it, and I like that it's kind of like a warm toned brown. It almost looks like one of the bronzers that I have that's too warm for my skin, but I like it as a lip color. Then we have the Trust Fund Beauty Lipgasm in Text Me. This is a beautifully stunning gold lip gloss. It's like, look at that. One of my friends was like, I don't care for the gold lip gloss on you. I was like, that's fine. I like it. And it's a lot thicker than the Luna by Luna one. And it's metallic versus glittery. Then we have the Jolie Cosmetics. This is in Scuro. It's a beautiful like vampy like purple shade. Only thing I don't like about it is how, number one, it bleeds on my mouth. And then when it finally dries, this is a bitch to get off. And there's the shade right there in the center. It's a beautiful shade, but yeah, it's a lot to get off. And then I have one lip liner from My Line of Cosmetics that I pulled in Primal, and I have several of these left in stock from my last restock from my supplier, and it's just a standard neutral brown shade. I even use it as eyeliner, so there's that. Guess I'll put that back in the tray. The Stila Shimmer and Glow in Cloud, I was trying to use it because it's drying out. It's very difficult to use. I've even like tried to pull the top off of it, and it doesn't seem to make it any easier. Kiss Lash Adhesive, I used it once. Benefit Gimme Brow in 5, which I had somebody comment on that video that I did the 4.5 versus the 5, and they preferred the 5 over the 4.5, and I have to agree. Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, I'm just trying to use it up. I don't really need eyeshadow primer. I don't care for eyeshadow primer. I don't think eyeshadow primer does anything. I think it's just a gimmick and a waste of money. And I fell for it, and I paid money for this, and I'm going to use it. So, there's that. Cella Clear Brow Gel, love this stuff. Almost out of it. The Benefit Roller Lash, I've been using it lately, and it's not quite as wet as it used to be, so I don't hate it as much as I used to. And then the Falsies Flared from Maybelline. This stuff makes my lashes look amazing. Now, I did get in a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I couldn't remember if I pulled this or not, and I also have it in Oyster, but I needed a white eyeliner to use as a base, and so that actually comes in handy, and I actually like the formula on it. It stays tacky enough that you can pack shadow over it, but and the shadow like grabs on, but it doesn't like crease or get weird on my lids, so it's perfect. For brows, we have the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Brow Pencil. This is like their neutral, like medium, dark blonde kind of shade. It's like a dark blonde, light brown kind of shade, but I can make it work. And then the Model Co. Insta Brows in medium dark. I looked on their main website and I couldn't find this, so I typed in Insta Brows medium dark Model Co. and was able to find it that way. So they do still make it, but it was weird that I didn't find it on their main site. I had to find it on their like sister site for another country. So why they don't sell it in the US anymore is beyond me. Let's see. I've got 3 liquid liners here, and then we'll go over all the pencil liners. The Cella Brown liquid liner. This is a felt tip liner, and it's waterproof. I use this for the designs in the leaf, all the veining and stuff that I did in the leaves. I use this as like a regular eyeliner one day. I like how it works, and like I said, it's waterproof. I pulled the Ico Black Magic, and it's a brush tip applicator, which is nice. And then this came with my new cat ears. Oh, I put them up. And it has this like weird little tool on it that you can use to like put it against your eye to make your wing however you need it to work for your eyes. And this little thing is a little bit, it's a little bit flexible. So it works with, you know, whether or not you want like a little wing. It's got a little cutout on it. So it works if you want just a little boop, or it's got like the other thing. And like the fact that it slides out, I think is amazing. And you can slide it back in a couple of different directions. And it clicks. And it's a brush tip applicator. So for those of you that are looking for a Kat Von D dupe, this doesn't run on me as easily as the Kat Von D Trooper liner does. Or was it Tattoo? I don't know. The Kat Von D liner that I got as a sample from a Sephora Play. I didn't like buy it. I didn't go out of my way to buy it. I got it as an in it play box. Anyways, this is like way better than that one. And it's nice and black. It's not shiny. Like hers is shiny. This one's not shiny. So there's that. And we have this cheap one from the Dollar Store Makeup Challenge that I did over like 2 years ago. This is just a regular LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in black. I use this to do the outlining and stuff for the butterfly. And I pulled this one on purpose because it's cheap, it's old, it's waxy. It did the job. I'm not going to use this on my eyes or my waterline or anything like that. I only used it for detailing work and outlining. And then I pulled the IT Cosmetics No Tug Gel Eyeliner, but I couldn't get it to stay on my waterline. So then I pulled the Tarte Sex Kitten liner in, and this stuff will last in my eyes, like in my itchy, watery, runny eyes for over 2 days. And this is with washing my face and using eye makeup remover and with using eye drops. If you put this in your waterline, this sucker's going to stay for like 2 days. And at one point I couldn't find this. It had rolled underneath something else on my tray. So I was looking for a black eyeliner, couldn't find it. So I pulled the Smashbox fishnet one. This one doesn't last nearly as long as the Tarte, but it's easier to get off. So There's that one. It's a nice black eyeliner. The It Cosmetics one, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it's just getting old or whatever, but I could not, I was even like going on it, trying to heat it up so that I could get it to work, and I just made my mouth hurt. Ow. I can't wait for that thing to heal. So I don't know what's wrong with it. It doesn't want to even warm up enough for me to use it in my waterline. So I'm going to stick to using it on my regular eyelid instead of my waterline because it won't work. And then we have the Rose Glow from Pixie, which is an amazing like rose gold liner. And I used it in conjunction with this eyeshadow to create a look. And against this pink, it almost looks bronze. And I pulled a bronze liner from my line of cosmetics. I pulled Mythology, which I have some of these left in stock. I'll put that on underneath of it. And I pulled the L'Oreal in Nude Beige, the Sugar Beauty in, what is this, Green Light, and then the Maybelline in White Luster. I don't think I use those, but I do like them. I think that's everything. And I've had this on the entire time I've been recording, so I probably ought to get my little scrubby thing here and get it wet and get it scrubbed off. Because the one has cayenne pepper in it, so. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. This is my October 2019 Shop My Stash recap. I am recording this, like I said, it was after 2 o'clock in the morning when I sat down to record this. It is October 30th, just to give you an idea of when I'm recording this. So I will see you guys in a video tomorrow. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and hopefully you're having a better month than I am. And October is one of my favorite months. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday of the year. I love fall. And so this year I went kind of all out and did a couple of different makeup looks. And on the 31st, I might just do a live stream. But you guys won't know that yet because this video won't be edited. So if I do a live stream on Halloween and do a live chit chat, get ready with me and do a Halloween look, then you'll find out then if I do. So anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a great night. I'm going to wash all of this off and get my cat and go to bed. So I'll see you later. Bye.